We don't have to eat all of them, do we? So these were really the balls that inspired the whole thing. You know, this is the kind of food that my mom made. And I go to the grocery store and want some vegetarian food. I couldn't get the food I wanted. I thought about my mom's recipes, and I thought, I'm not the only one.
This is the Doris Bacon's original recipe. All of these ingredients are all natural ingredients that most people would have in their own house. We do small batches, they're 100-pound batches that we mix up at one time. These are breadcrumbs, onions, cheese. I think it's the fact that we just make it right away, bake it, and freeze it up right away.
Yeah, freezing is a really great way to deliver food that's ready to prepare, just because, you know, you don't need to use any preservatives or any other additives. It's ready to go. What I'm going to do is just heat up some egg noodles and some frozen peas, just like anybody would at home. And then this is just some of those plain balls in a brown gravy. A lot of people don't realize there have been waves of vegetarianism. Like Ben Franklin was vegetarian for a while. And there was a vegetarian movement in the 20s that got fairly popular. And then it faded out, you know, in the 30s. It's back with a roar now. But our food really isn't meant to be catchy for a wave or a trend. It's really for traditional vegetarians. But we know that flexitarians are gonna really like it. Well, this is a typical lunch that my mom would have made, and it's just some egg noodles, and it's Ruth's vegetarian balls in a brown gravy with some mushrooms and just some peas. Very simple, Minnesota type farm, you know, meal. This is the table. This is the kitchen that my mom used to make this food in. And so, like, it's a really great feeling for me to be able to carry on her recipes from when I was a little boy till now, and now they're gonna go out across America, so pretty fun. I'm 63, and I was probably 10 or 12 the first time I ate this particular recipe. Yeah, these are old school family recipes that my mom cooked and her friends cooked. Grew up in a church that had a philosophy of balancing life through good health, healthy eating, exercise, work, spend time outdoors, family, God, nature, right? So it's I mean, there's history here. This isn't new. We're not trying to reinvent anything. We're just packaging it so that it's easy at home to thought, eat it, eat it. It's kind of Minnesota taste, isn't it? Yeah. And like I said, I go to the grocery store and I couldn't get what I wanted to buy for vegetarian food. I've tried all the stuff. There's some pretty good stuff, but I didn't feel like it measured up to the standard of what my mom made. We did a lot of taste testing. I can tell you we did, for example, 4,000 samples at Grandma's Marathon. The no-take was 12 people out of 4,000. And that was those sweet and tangy, the barbecue balls. You know, I knew we had the taste, the texture, the content, the simplicity that people want. So now we're ready to launch. We're ready to go.
We're not a huge corporation at this time or anything. We're just small, and there is a small group of us that make this product, yes. At one point, we had like 800 pounds a day that we were working on. Right now, we have a smaller crew, and we're working on like 700 pounds a week. Well, we're trying to have enough so we can have our orders already pre-filled. So if orders come in, it's all ready to go. This is Sherry, and she is making our sweet and tangy barbecue sauce that we put on our veggie balls. This is a homemade sauce that Doris Ruth made. We make it in smaller batches and sauce all the balls by hand.
Yeah, we have 3 people that work here in the kitchen that do the testing, that make the food up, make sure it goes through the equipment properly, etc. Do the quality control testing. We have migrated in the past. So we have a panel now, including myself, that gives the final sign off. Because rule number 1, it's got to taste good. Otherwise people won't buy it again, you know, so. We're very, very confident that people will buy this again, and where we're known, like in Two Harbors, it goes off the shelf really, really well. So that's the next step, is we have to launch all the marketing and the advertising on a much broader scale, and then ramp it up. So this is my last baby, right? I'm 63 now, so this will take a lot of time to build, but it's really exciting on so many levels. It's family, it's community, it's giving back, it's great product. It's like, for me, by far the most exciting thing I've done, and a lot of people are excited about it.